Good morning, students. So this is the second video on circulatory system, and in this video you will read about blood vessels, functions of blood, etc. So the first question is, what is blood? So some of the informations are already given in the previous video. So blood is what? It is a red color fluid that flows through the blood vessels. From where? From the heart to all parts of the body and again back to the heart. And what it transports? It transports the nutrient absorbed from the food, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water inside the body. Even it also transports the waste products produced in the body to the kidney so that they can be removed from the body. Now, the next question is, what is blood made from? See, blood is made up of a watery fluid called plasma. And billions of tiny blood cells. In this picture you can see blood plasma, and this is the blood vessel about which we will read. And there are two types of blood cells in our body. What are they? They are red blood cells, that is RBCs, and white blood cells, that is WBCs. Even blood also contains tiny fragments called platelets, which helps our blood to clot when we cut ourselves. Next question is, what does blood do? Means, what is the function of blood? See, here written many functions. First of all, it is the body's transport system, as we already know. How? Because it helps in transporting or carrying oxygen and nutrients to the body cells and taking waste products away. Next is hemoglobin. What is hemoglobin? It is the protein inside red blood cells that carries oxygen. So, hemoglobin is a protein that binds with oxygen and carry it to all over the body. It also removes carbon dioxide from our body. So these are the function of red blood cell. Now what is the function of white blood cells? So white blood cells are like soldiers and defend the body from invading germs. See, in our daily life we come across many disease-causing microorganisms or germs. So, our body is protected by these soldiers, means white blood cells. And these cells protect our body from invading or disease-causing microorganisms. Next is, what is the function of platelets? See, platelets in the blood form a protective clot to protect and heal our body. Means whenever we get cut, then these platelets and other proteins accumulate over there and forms clot over there. And that clot blocks the further bleeding and heal that injury. There is one more important function of blood. What is that? See, blood also helps to keep our body at normal temperature. How? See, when we get hot, our blood vessels expand. Suppose this is the normal blood vessels which get expand and allow heat to escape through our skin. But when our body is cold, small blood vessels get smaller. So these blood vessels get smaller, allowing less heat to escape from our body. So do not let the heat to escape from our body. Our next topic is blood vessels. In this diagram you can see these red and blue lines. So what are they? They all are blood vessels. So blood vessels are what? They are thin tube-like structure that starts from the heart and run through the entire body, means from head to toe, forming a network. These blood vessels carry blood from heart to all parts of the body and back from all parts of the body to the heart. So, blood vessels are of three types. What are they? Arteries, vein and capillary. So, in this picture you can see this red one is the artery. This blue one is vein and this is called capillaries. In case of artery, it carries blood from heart to all parts of the body. Whereas in case of vein, it carries blood from body to the heart. So arteries are big and thick tubes that carry blood away from the heart to all parts of the body. Let me tell you the names of few arteries in our body. So the first one is aorta, the largest artery. Number 2 is axilla and number 3 is common carotid. So the next blood vessel is vein. So veins are thinner than arteries that carry blood from all parts of the body to the heart. So the two largest veins in our body are the vena cava. So the superior vena cava brings blood from upper portion of the body to the heart. And this inferior vena cava brings blood from lower portion of the body back to the heart. Now let me tell you the names of few more veins in our body. So they are pulmonary vein, systemic vein and diploic vein. So the next blood vessel is capillary. So what are capillaries? This portion you can see is the capillary. So capillaries are the thinnest blood vessels that connects arteries and veins and allow oxygen and food to pass into the body cells. So capillaries connect arteries and veins. So this red tube you can see is the artery that transport blood from heart carrying oxygen and food or various nutrients to all parts of the body or to the body cells, and carbon dioxide and wastes that are produced in the body cells are passed into the capillaries, then to the vein and then removed out of the body. In simple language, Capillaries help in exchange of gases, that is O2 and CO2, as well as water and other nutrients between blood and the body tissues. So in short, arteries carry oxygenated blood, means carry oxygen and other nutrients from heart to body tissues, and this vein mainly carry deoxygenated blood, means where the oxygen is not present, that means the carbon dioxide and waste that are produced in the body tissue transport through blood from vein and are removed out of the body. So these capillaries, we can say, are the medium for exchange of gases and nutrients from blood vessels to the body cells or from body cells to the blood vessels. Now the last question is how to keep our heart healthy and strong. See, now we already know that our heart is the main organ involved in the smooth functioning of the circulatory system. So we can keep our heart strong by doing physical exercises. So just to keep your heart strong and healthy, whenever possible, you should walk or ride a bicycle. Another important form of exercise is yoga. So you can do yoga as well because it energizes us and also teaches us self-control, self-discipline, and helps us to relax. Yoga also offers many asanas and breathing exercises which have multiple benefits if done correctly. So two exercises are there that are very good for our heart. So the first one is pranayama and the second one is tadasana. Pranayama is the breathing exercise. Tadasana we have to do in standing position. But it is always advisable to do any form of physical exercise under the guidance of trained instructor. We should not do any kind of physical exercises beyond our limitations. So students will read the steps of these two exercises and will try to do it only in presence of their parents.